a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with your imagination. Living there will be free if you truly wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time. I know 'cause I was there. Soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring. But who?
But who? But who? But who?
Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate ripples or chocolate dimples, chocolate ruffles or chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses and sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, chocolate prices will grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire, I know.
No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
There'd be no more chocolate squiggles and chocolate giggles, chocolate whirlies and chocolate swirlies, chocolate twirlies for all you girlies, chocolate bagels and chocolate bugles and chocolate bubbles, chocolate troubles, grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire, I know.
No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
This golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. There's a golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. For the golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter now. two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket, and that is Mrs. Bucket. And the small boy standing right there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa, cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Well, Wonka's got a new bar out.
Is it fudge triple or mallow based?
Malvo with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters? My!
Papa, what's the latest cap count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Papa, do you think I may work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of thinking positive is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making candy bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candy men.
And women.
But Wonka hasn't let anyone into the factory since Slugworth's spies stole his candy balloon recipe.
He was so angry he gathered up all the workers saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home," and then locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in. And no one comes out.
Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to get Charlie nightmares again.
What'd she say?
She's making bathtub gin.
We're playing gin.
I'm in.
Charlie, can you go out and see if anyone's done with the newspaper?
Sure, but you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you go, Mom. Here's your cabbage soup. I thought we were playing gin.
See these kids? They'll meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The kid with no nickel is Charlie.
It's the candy man.
What are you going to get? Charlie, come here. We got some guy out there. You already got love. Can't help it, I love
All the candy, chocolate, caramel, jawbreaker. Stop it! You're making my mouth water.
I can't stop eating sweets, all those wonderful Willy Wonka treats. You can't keep the others, 'cause me, I'm a Wonkerer. The conqueror.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The Candyman, the Candyman can. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sock, strawberry lemon pie? The Candyman.
The Candyman.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Everything satisfying delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You can't even eat the dishes. Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these, on the house.
Really? Thanks.
Who can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, separate the sorrow and collect your father free? The Candyman. The Candyman can.
The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if we can borrow the paper.
I I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go.
Thank you.
What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper?
Charlie, your soup's getting cold.
And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should.
Charlie, come eat. Here's the paper, Dad.
Wallaby is chocolate crispy. Will you look at this? Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
Tour the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate? Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. They expect once the 5 golden tickets are found, they will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of chocolate.
That's $1 million to one shot.
The tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them haven't found yet. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory.
Meeting Mr. Wonka.
Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
1 o'clock already. Charlie, you better hurry. We'll be late for school.
Well, it's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving and we may be poor, but the Bucket family always
Thinks positive.
Write in purple ink, Charlie, purple ink.
Positive.
So Mr. Bucket came back from the toothpaste factory while little Charlie Bucket was off to school. But on the way, he heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kids have the first golden ticket.
Already? When?
Just now, look.
This is Phineas Trout with the DirecTV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, people are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first gold ticket, that's now. Here's the family now. This is true. May we have the word?
Der Name ist Gloop. G-L-O-O-P. Und das ist mein kleiner Liebchen, Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket.
Ja, I just knew my little nose as vast as Augustus would find that golden ticket. He eats so much candy, it was almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say that we've been training for him ever since the day he was born.
Training.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you get to eat as much as Augustus. He has to be trained from morning till night, eating all kinds of foods. We give him fruit for breakfast with melons and mangoes and cereals, bananas and cream.
Then fried eggs with bacon, tomatoes, and mushrooms with bread rolls and fun spicery.
And coffee and toast fed with butter and marmalade, sweeties and neat treats galore.
And what does Augustus do when breakfast is through?
I eat more. Between music, book feeds me all kinds of goodies, like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is my little piggy. There's nothing he lacks.
Mom has Wonka for setting in sex.
'Cause they help little Goosey relax.
Then dinner?
Of course, it's me and loves the day when Augustus comes right off his diet.
It's hamburgers, hot dogs, and tin tons of french fries, and 5 on sports, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating until he subsides to the floor.
And then when he's finally back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door?
Oh yeah, and that's why Augustus has lived in the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does the poor little lad do all night to prevent life from becoming a bore?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more. More! I eat more! Hee!
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide crush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. It seems a second gold ticket has been found. We're off to our live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me that she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. I'm in the nut business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. So I had my factory girls stop shelling Brazil nuts and start shelling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get him fired?
For you, dear. Anything. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolate, one of my factory girls finally found the last golden ticket. And would take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids.
Generous.
Daddy, now he's being sarcastic. I want him fired. Fired! You hear me? Fired! Fired! Fired!
This is a Phineas drought where the sweet has turned sour.
Can you believe it? After just one day, only 3 golden tickets are left.
And both of the winners are twins. You'd expect one deserving kid would win.
Papa, is everything all right? Did they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. They've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom. It was tough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry. Like Grandpa Joe always says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
Positive.
quite right. The moment I do, I'm in the pink, I think
Positive.
yeah. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost.
'Cause thinking positive, that comes free.
That's right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink, I think positive. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. And no time, you'll be thinking positive soon. Yeah! Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager got his tongue caught in the conveyor belt. Now let's get home, Charlie. I'm positive we're having something special for dinner tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The entire Bucket family went about from morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Little Charlie Bucket fed it worst of all. But once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie! Oh, thank you. Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love. It's from all of us.
Go on, boy, open it.
Okay. It's a Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight.
Best of them all, real Whipple, carefully whipped at 2,700 RPM for exactly 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please. I thought we agreed on the nutterific.
The fudge mellow's the best, and you know it. Now go on, Charlie, open it up and show us what Thinking Positive is all about.
Now don't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is that whatever happens, you still have the bar of candy.
Yes.
For goodness sake, boy, open it!
Okay.
Please open it, you're making me jumpy.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece? We want to dream of it, Charlie. Come on, Dad, have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What? That's not true. That's not true, Charlie. That's not funny. Please tell me it's not true.
We'll starve!
It is true, and we will not starve. Now what kind of a party is this? Let's splurge a little. Charlie, put on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio. Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt this orphanary radio hour to bring you this important news flash. A third gold ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loudly. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
Can it, Mom? You flap your jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
Well, I'm a gum chewer, normally. When I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince Medal. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka Bar sells up to over 200,000 an hour, and this just in! A fourth gold ticket has been located in Television City, California, leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We're live at the home of Mike TV, finder of the fourth golden ticket. Here's Miss TV now. Tell us about finding the golden ticket, ma'am.
Well, you see, Mike and I were...
Shut your pie hole, Toots. Did I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, death. Did you see him die? That was so totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about the golden ticket.
What do you... I mean, geez. Yeah, big deal. I got the ticket. Means I'm going to miss at least an hour of my second favorite show, and I'm going to have to leave the house to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Whatever. Hit him! Hit him harder!
Now, which school does our golden ticket winner attend?
Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got the TV, net, and my Game Boy full. Some kids like electric trains, and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share the thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV. It's all on my computer for free.
Scout Jamboree.
While wimpy kids read books of verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes, while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
And Tokyo without seeing home.
take a spaceship to the moon.
Be back on in the afternoon. Yes, we can do it all from A to Z. 'Cause we got our computer. All our stuff is wireless. We can see it all on TV.
On TV.
On TV.
On TV. On TV. Oh, turn it off.
I've heard enough of these snot-nosed brats.
What'd he say? What'd she say?
She's spotted rats?
Catch one, we'll eat it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed.
Can Grandma tell me just one Wonka story, please?
All right, but just one. But no zombie Wonka stories. You need your sleep.
Hey, Grandpa.
Look here, Charlie.
It's a Wonka's Nutterific. But where'd you get it?
I've been saving up. Now open it.
I can't. I'm too nervous. You open it.
We'll do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate.
1,
2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
A lifetime supply of it, and you'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I'd never heard of candy or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine shine.
Come on, Charlie. No need to frown. Deep down, no tomorrow is your one. When the days get heavy, never put down that time.
Up and at Day, sweet as the song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day you gotta hold on strong, Charlie. Up on top is right where you belong.
Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dream.
Pretty soon, skies are gonna clear up, Charlie.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
Just be glad you're you. Cheer up, Charlie.
More than 2 weeks have passed, and the 5th and final ticket still refuses to show up. The great city is blanketed with a bitter, freezing snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thank you.
Oh, and Charlie, would you grab that last case of nut crunchies for me? I wouldn't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe I should put up a notice.
That coin's probably been buried in the snow for weeks. Take it. And take this for being such a good kid.
Really? Thank you. It's so good. It's a perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Well, thank you. I better get to school. Do you think I could have just one more? I'll pay for it.
Huh? Oh, yes. Why not? I'd give you another one, but the boss is pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, but Grandpa Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. Here you go. And I know you're going to share it and all, but you might as well take a little taste to make sure it's not bad or anything.
Okay. Thank you. On the one hand, you are just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe. Suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it! The last golden ticket!
You did it, Charlie! Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it.
Handle it? You just try to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say,
Good morning. Look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be slapping the lap of luxury, 'cause I have said,
It couldn't be done.
but it can be done.
Yes, it can be done.
We never ever dared to dream that there would be a golden time, a bright and a glorious golden flame for us to become so fun. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket.
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden chance to make my way.
And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. You are all going to meet the chocolate genius of the century. And here he is now, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Blue, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka.
He has a cold.
My name is Veruca Salt.
You know, I always thought a Veruca was a wart. But you don't look like a wart at all. More like a mole or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Salt's the name, and I'm nuts. Nuts for nuts it is. An operation like this must go through 1,000,000 nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket.
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, my dear. Of course you can. Bye, Miss Beauregard.
I hear you. Here's our ticket.
There is no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum.
Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate?
Psychobabble, whatever.
My TV. Mr. My TV and guest.
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming up. Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there is no television reception in the factory.
None.
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket.
It's Charlie Bucket, Mr. Wonka, and here's our golden ticket.
So you're Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence you finding your ticket just in time.
Now see here, Mr. Wonka.
Pleased to meet you too, Mr.
You know me, Mr. Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We'll start with the contract. Raise your right hand. That's a right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, rely on, sign, clutch, share, or wear none such part in the first part and so on. Please sign below.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception. No mobile phone reception.
Huh. Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are voluminous lollies for eating in bed at night. And in that room there are exploding sweets for when enemies start a fight. In this room here is a rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And in that room there are the marshmallow pillows to munch when you just can't sleep.
Little room. Big room. High room. Low room.
1,700 candy showrooms.
Small rooms. Bathrooms. Ballrooms.
And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And in that room there are the hot ice creams for cold days smooth as silk.
In every room are chocolate miracles, treats beyond compare.
Darling rivals to despair. You should see them tear their hair. And all because of
This room here, and this room here, and this room here,
Oh, this room here.
And this room here.
oh yes, in that room there. Steps in her quickly. I'd hate to lose any of you so early on our journey.
we'll be crushed. Is this some sort of joke?
Stand here in the center. Now, now, now! If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one.
Please save me one.
Here we are in the chocolate melting room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twisted the earth, carefully chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries. No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands. It will instantly harden like cement.
Look over there. It's some sort of creature.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air where I can see them, punk!
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker!
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All of my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka, I teach
Then
geography.
you'll know all about Loompa Land and what a horrible place it is, with its thick jungles infested by hornswogglers and snazzy wangers and those terribly wicked wang-doodles.
Wayne Doodles, there's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear. And a wang-doodle would just love to sink its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands!
Great! He's gonna give us cold to millions of people!
Augustus!
Chocolate's frozen like magic shell.
He looks like an Easter bunny.
We've had an early revelation and lost a child in the chocolate smelter. It's a shame. The boy really seems to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the strawberry dipping room and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Or was that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit, yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. But no higher, or he may spontaneously boil. And that would be a tragedy.
Because the gooses will be damaged?
My dear woman, Augustus was damaged long ago. The real tragedy here would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Please follow closely as we continue our tour.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobadee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat.
What do you think
We are now going to take the next portion of our journey by boat. Step up and in, and do watch your step. Violet, don't lick the boat. You'll only make the ship sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka, but I just love your hat. It really fits in for your eyes, but of course you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat and maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas.
Brown noser.
Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and an Oompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and fro and slowly getting vertigo. To the south, the wind is blowing. To the north, there may be snow. To the west, the moon is glowing. To the east, a cock may crow. Since we show no sign of slow, someone must know where we are, but no destination show. So it's all a bit bizarre.
So our mood is easy going,
Like a game of tic-tac-toe.
We must cease this dilly-dally.
dilly-shally to and fro.
It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Quite apart from our not knowing, it's the only place to go. Here we are in the invention room. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Voila! The everlasting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum? Oh no.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum.
But it's not been perfected yet. Therefore, we must not chew it.
Gum. I only have one dream in life, there's very little to it. To own one stick of lifelong gum and all lifelong to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I wed. If I survive to 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that one. This gum here with a 3-course dinner, pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner, even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so mine. Mmm, it's delicious. Really tastes like pea soup. Here comes the roast beef. Fantastic. So tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream?
I bet it's to die.
That's what I'm worried about. The dye.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted.
That gum is gonna do it.
Her candy fade on down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Willy, nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's so bad for you.
Oh, Violet, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do to stand up singing in my blue?
Yes, she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now bright blue.
That rotten, lousy gum, I knew it. Blueberry blue, and that I sue it. I guess I blew it. Blew it. Blew it. Blew it.
I've got another puzzle for you. Loompa, loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong. Chew it and chew it all day long. The way that a cow does.
Loompa, loompa, doobity-da. Get in their manners, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, loompa, loompa, doobity-doo.
Well, well, well. 2 naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet be all right, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Come along. We've so much see to more. Stop. Reverse that. I quite forgot about this room. It's the fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that is remarkable.
What do they do, Mr. Wonka?
1 sip of my fizzy lifting drink, and you will float on air.
Float on air. Whoa.
Yes, but my legal advisors have forbidden our taking even the tiniest taste. Come along. I have more fascinating things to show you.
Oh my, Mr. Wonka, kids!
They've left us behind.
What's that?
Try it. Try it.
What? Who's there?
Try it.
Should we?
I suppose one tiny taste won't do any harm. Wow. I'm flying.
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and higher educational as flying.
It's inspirational
And recreational.
Way, way up there in midair to be touching the sky.
Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
Bumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling at my death defying.
Flying, I love.
There is no high that's as high as the high I am trying.
Flying, what's that sound?
I'm not sure. It's getting louder though. Maybe we should float down.
It's a fan, Charlie. It's sucking us up. Try to float down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie. Try.
I can't.
It's gonna cut us to bits.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think.
Wait, burping's the answer.
Oh, how I love to burp.
People burp from Atlanta to Antwerp.
From John way to wider.
Just as birds love to chirp.
Every guy likes to be URP.
Happy birthday to me.
Mr. Wonka? No. Try over here.
Now just step this way. Oh, and Charlie, do stay with the crew. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we?
Good nut.
And next we have
Bad nut.
the nut room.
Good nut.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually, these squirrels will remove a walnut from its shell in one piece, and at the same time sort the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable! Here's Willy Squirrely!
Veruca, do not disturb the squirrels. They are in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel! I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa and a pink teddy belkin while we're at it. I want to feast. I want to bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcakes with no nuts, so good sugar donuts. Give them to me. Now! I want a party with roomfuls of laughter. I want a ton of vitamins. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna freeze. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes and now. Don't care how I want you now. Don't care how I want a chicken
Bad nut.
Veruca! Veruca! Mr. Wonka, what will become of them?
What happens to every bad nut? That peak of the chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But don't worry, there's a chance it might not be lit today.
A chance?
Well, you see, it's generally only lit every other day. But I can't remember if today is burn day or not. Guess we'll find out. Shame, really. She was so deliciously bossy. A natural captain of industry. Oh well, onward and upward, backward and forward. Off we go. Please enter this way, and I'll be with you in a moment.
I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. You know exactly who's who. The mother and the father. Oompa loompa doobity-doo. If you're not spoiled, then you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, Oompa loompa doobity-doo.
Right, now we all must wear our protective gear. Good. Please place the goggles over your eyes.
These goggles are stupid.
You're stupid.
Mr. Wonka, what are the goggles for?
You'll see in a moment.
What are we gonna see? I can't see anything with these.
You can't see anything as it is.
That is the point. To protect your eyes from what is inside this room.
Well, can't you tell us what it is?
Then it wouldn't be a surprise. And the best kind of surprise is a surprise. This is the Choco Vision Room.
What is this place? Some sort of television studio?
Of course, for making Wonka commercials.
Wrong. You are all familiar with how television works, yes?
Yeah, big deal. What's that thing do?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit deaf in that ear. Speak up louder next time. So anyway, as I was
I
saying...
said, what's that thing do?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the Loopy Doopy doing?
You mean Oompa Loompa? Television gave me a wonderful idea. If you could send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's quite possible. Imagine sitting at home watching television, and suddenly you see a commercial. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. And poof, there it is. There.
TV.
Oh dear.
Hey, dude, look at me. I'm the first person ever to be sent by television.
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
Put me down. Put me down. I want to be on TV.
He's completely unharmed.
Unharmed? He's barely 6 inches tall.
Yes, well that is a problem. But small boys can be very springy and stretchy. The taffy pulling machine will work well.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
Oompa loompa doobity-doo. I've got another puzzle for
Well then, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
Mr. Wonka, what about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, the day's been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie Bucket, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka? I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and I broke the rules, and I'm really, really sorry. Thank you for a wonderful tour. It was better than Christmas.
Charlie, you did it! You did it!
Now see here, Mr. Wonka.
I created this contest with one purpose in mind, to find the perfect person to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a chest of character, Charlie. I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each of our golden ticket winners. You, though, Charlie, did something quite remarkable. You gave into temptation. You were smart enough not to get caught, but yet you admitted to your guilt.
But the others.
They'll be fine, and they'll each receive the booby prize, a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Well, that's the booby prize. Well, what's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
It's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Charlie, because from this moment on, it's yours.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need an heir, and that person is you.
Wait, you want me to run this entire factory? What about my mom and my dad and Grandpa Joe?
The entire family can live here in the factory.
I'd love to! I'd positively love to!
Now Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa loompa doopity-doo. I've got a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with lots of our youth. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth starts a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
Who can take a sunrise?
Who can take a sunrise?
Sprinkle it with dew.
Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can. Charlie can.
I know that he can.
We know that he can. We know that he can. 'Cause he'll mix it all with love and make the